All right, class, school is now in session. Welcome back to Under the Plumbob Podcast, a show starring some friends with similar interests talking about the greatest game of all, the Sims franchise. This is part 2 of episode 50, Discover University, our pack review. If you haven't listened to part 1 yet, you're going to want to go back and listen to that one first, because otherwise you're just not going to get the context for this episode, because we jump right in where we left off. Vanity, Ava, and Marissa talk about tips on how to get your sim ready for university. And now in part 2, they discuss some of the tips you can use to make your sim's time there worthwhile. Class is in session. Enjoy the episode.
Sul. Welcome to Under the Plumbob Podcast, the podcast about all things related to the EA Maxis series game called The Sims. This is Team Cowplant. Hi, I'm Marissa.
I'm Vanity.
And I'm Ava.
We're talking about Discover University, the pack that we've all been waiting for.
So you do your degree selection, and after that you pick your housing. So when it comes to housing, you can stay at home. You can live off campus. You can live in the dorms, and then you can pick one of your dorms to live in. Like at Brightchester, it's like Wyvern. Is that Wyvern? Yeah, Wyvern, and then there's another one that I forgot because she lives in Wyvern.
There's Darkwing Hall, there's Wyvern Hall, and then they're all dragon themed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Drake Hall, I think, or something like that.
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. So you pick your housing selection. So if you want the true university experience, then you want to go ahead and pick a dorm, I would say, just because that's where you're going to have all your parties. You're going to have your freaking roommates who you do not have to control, by the way.
Nope, just remove from family. Enable cheats, remove from family, done.
I didn't even do that. On Carl's Sims guide, he's like, he didn't even, his video, he's like, he just turned on autonomous whatever and let them do their own life. He didn't give a shit about them.
I mean, yeah.
He controlled his person and let them just live their own life. They all failed school because they didn't go to class, but that was their fault, no one else's.
Yeah, like for me, I don't want to see those little heads. I don't want to pay attention to their grades.
I don't want to see their little heads.
You know what I mean? I just remove them from family. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Look, I moved into the dorm, and I had the problem that those 2 girls were there from the trailer, Julia Wright.
Oh, are you in the best friends group or whatever?
The other one? Yeah, the best friends, that one. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess they're part of my family now. Whatever, I'll let them do their own thing. And then like immediately I got a pop-up that they were on academic probation. And I was like, oh no, and I felt so bad for them that I actually started playing them too so I could get their grades up again. And I, got them all A's in their next semester. And then they became a couple, and now they're really cute together.
So, I love it.
Look at that life endings. So after you pick your housing, you don't know who your roommates are, by the way. Like, you just pick a housing and you kind of go with it. So if you pick the Wyvern Hall at Brightchester, I think you're going to get the best friends. If you're a girl, possibly.
Yeah.
That's what
I got Cameron, who's the guy with that new dreaded hair with the blonde.
Oh,
tip.
nice. I like that hair.
Yeah, I got him.
Anyway, so after that, you go to your tuition selection. So that's where you'll see the scholarships that you have applied. Like, my girl got all A's, and she was an A student in high school, so she got a $500 merit scholarship, which doesn't mean anything because like literally her college costs like $1 jillion. So it's $500 merit scholarship, and then she got like $150 from, I think, either it was exercise or scouts, one of the two. She got another scholarship, so she still owed like $600.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Mine total was like $600, and I was taking 4 classes.
No, she still owed like 600 simoleons. Maybe because it was distinguished degree, so maybe it cost more.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
So she still owed 600, but her mom had money, so her mom just paid for it. And then you move in. What I don't understand, because I don't know if my game was just glitching or what, but like when you move in, like it has like you can move household funds over to your new household. And I was trying
so great.
Yeah, I was trying to give household funds to the new household, but it wasn't clicking anything over. And I was like, Your mom is trying to give her monies, but it's not working.
Okay, so I know the issue you're probably having. The middle, so when you're looking at that screen, there's 2 arrows and then there's like a middle bar that I think says like $0. You have to click that $0 thing is a text box. You have to click it
You have to
and enter the money.
type.
It looks like you just press the arrows and move money
to
over.
make the money go. No, it didn't work that way. I was very
text box.
I just said fuck it, and I just went over with the money that she has because I don't feel like she's going to spend that much money anyway. But who knows? So then you move in.
Those textbooks aren't cheap, and if you get that glitch that I did, where if you're like sitting down and studying before your next class, and she puts the book down on the ground and you can't pick it back up and put it in your inventory again, then you have to keep buying new 700 simoleon books every single time. That was great.
Can you call home and ask your parents for money like real life?
No, unfortunately, you can't.
And you can get scholarships. There are location-based scholarships for if you live in a certain place. My sim did not get hers, even though she lives there. It was really stupid. You get an education for all scholarship that's needs-based. So, like, if you have less than 25,000 simoleons in property value and less than $2,500 in cash or whatever you get that. Helping Hand is needs-based, so that if you have like a middle around, you get some. If you're middle class and you get some monies. Merit-based, so you only get the merit-based scholarship if your sim gets into a distinguished degree. So, like, that's why she got hers, because she got into a distinguished degree and then she used it, so she got her merit-based scholarship for 500 simoleons. Super Scout, you get 175. I think that's what she got. Workplace Scholar, if your sim has a job, then you get like 300 simoleons at least. I mean, that's good. Alley Cat, if you have the bowling pack and you have the skill over 2, then you get 400 simoleons. So I should have probably done that. Athletics, then you get 450 simoleons, which I did not. So I had to get the Scout one. I didn't get the athletic one. Building the Future. So if you have a handiness or rocket science skill, then you get 400 simoleons. Esports, because you play Fortnite in your room all day, you get 450 simoleons. Food and drink, so if you can cook and stuff, then you get 200 simoleons.
And it's also cooking, gourmet cooking, baking, mixology, it's all of it.
Great, so it's all of that food and drinkness. Friend of the Animals, if you have dog training at 2 or veterinarian level at 3, then you get 400 simoleons. I got the shitty ones. I should have probably done this better. Future Star, if you, the description for this one cracks me up. You rock, bruv. No, I'm serious. And now you're going to college to play Wonderwall every chance you get. Great. I fucking hate that douche on the fucking quad playing Wonderwall. And I hope you have the time of your life. I fucking hate you.
That's actually the scholarship that my current sim that I'm playing, Lucas's son got.
I hate that kid.
I love it.
So then you get any instrument level or DJ mixing or acting, you get 200. And the Great Outdoors, if you fishing, gardening, herbalism, flower arranging, blah blah blah, you get 200. So flower arranging helps you for something, because that fucking skill sucks. If you don't know why, go back to the room challenge and figure it out.
Yes.
And cry into your flowers.
And like for my sim, she didn't get education for all, Helping Hand, but she got Super Scout, athletics, I think Friend of the Animals, and building the food and drink, I think. And she did not have to pay for college at all. She got full ride, and there's a mood light. It's like full ride. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
My sim did not get that moodlet because she still had to pay 600 simoleons, but whatever, she didn't care. She was like, I don't give a shit, I'm going to college. That's how I felt when I went to college. I was like, who cares about student loans? It won't hurt me. Oh, life.
Young Vanity.
Young Vanity was stupid. Anyway, so you can also get a student loan. Like if you have no doll hairs and your mommy has no doll hairs either to help you out, and you do want to pay for college still and you want to get a student loan, like legit, I do agree with Carl on this one. Like, depending on how much your fucking college was, I don't feel like it's going to take you forever to pay that back.
No.
Like, if she got a student loan for well, I guess it depends if they stack up. Like, because that was just one semester with 600 simoleons. So that next semester, if it's the same thing, and she doesn't get the scholarship anymore because she fucking fails out or whatever, then I guess
or
it
a
could
distinguished degree if she has and she's at school for a long time. Yeah, it will definitely add up.
Yeah. So keep in mind that one semester lasts 5 work days. Big disclaimer, guys, turn on long lifespan.
Oh, yes.
It takes so long. You're going to have an old ass sim when you get out, and they're going to die after they graduate.
For the love of God, do that. Look. I know I said I was bad at math, but let's sit here together and do the math. So you need 12 credits, class credits, to finish your degree. For every semester that you take, you get to take a maximum of 4 classes, either be it the classes from your main elective or some minors, doesn't matter. You just need 4 total. So that means that you can get 4 credits per semester. How many semesters do you need to do to get to 12? 3. You need 3 semesters to get to 12. That's 3 full sim weeks. And considering that, like, normal aging, your sims are like 20-something days for young adult, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's going to leave you very, very, very little time to do anything else after college. You're basically just going to be in college for all of your young adult life.
Yeah. Long lifespan.
For the love of God,
and
turn longer into
the best. If you have seasons, be fair. If there is a holiday on a day you have to go to school, your school could not give a fuck. So you still have to go to class. Who cares if it's Love Day? Who cares if it's fucking Winterfest? They don't give a shit. Go to school. It's literally like college.
Yeah, it's also very difficult to like get some of the festival things done, like for Winterfest, for example, because you can't put a Christmas tree in your dorm.
Yep.
You can't decorate anything. So it's very difficult to actually get these things done. And I haven't seen any gnomes appear in dorms. I could be wrong.
I completely deleted all the holidays. I don't love playing with holidays on my best day. So the only time I really play with holidays is when I'm doing like a family. So I personally deleted all the holidays, and I but it's annoying because you can't get rid of the Starlight accolades if you Get Famous, so you still get those notifications.
Also beware. Also beware if you have seasons in wintertime, it gets cold and there are no thermostats there.
Oh,
so
yes, you have to
get ready to live in your outerwear, or either edit your dorm and give them a thermostat. I don't know how that works with bills or anything like that. I don't think you get any. So it's fine. You can keep that fucker cranked up to max. It's fine.
Again,
you don't get
like
bills.
College. Okay.
Although my girl spent her 2 last semesters in Darkwing Hall. And that was like a little house with only like 2 rooms with 2 beds each. So 4 people max, I think. And they had a fireplace, which was nice. So she spent most of her time studying in the living room near the fireplace. Which was
so in order to pass your classes, you have to go to fucking class.
And if you are a minute late, you will get snarky remarks like, oh, well, it looks like your sim did the bare minimum of showing up today. Thanks a lot. Even though she showed up only a minute late and studied hard the whole time, but whatever, professor. Whatever.
So attend the class, do the homework, study, and complete the final, which is a paper, project, test, whatever. Like
a big poster board thing.
Yeah. This is what I fucking hate about this. I realize I'm going to annoy me really badly, is the fact that there is no way to know how you're doing. Yeah. There's no progress bar. Like, when you're in high school, you can see how good you're doing or whatever. There's nothing like that. So you just have to just guess.
No. You can email your professors though and ask them how you're doing. But if it's too early in the term, they're like, oh, it's too early to tell. Or if it's too late in the term, they're like, well, your grades are already decided anyway. So tough shit.
And even in the middle, they're like, you're doing okay, but keep working and we'll see how you do.
Yeah, just keep working like this and we'll see. Exactly.
Yeah, it's very vague.
Just give me a grade.
Also, wait until the end of the term to work on your term paper or your project, because you'll have more knowledge in the subject from going to class and you have a better chance of doing a good job as doing a shitty job. So
yeah, and you can revise your term paper and project. after you complete it, after you complete the first draft, you can revise it or like rework it.
You can edit it, yeah.
Like if you have a day off and you're like, you know what, let me just get this term paper done just so I have it done. Writing the term paper for the first time takes longer than revising it. So if you do have an extra couple hours, I recommend just doing it and revising it later. But that's just me.
All right. General tips also, if you have the fitness stuff pack, fucking wear your earbuds.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
While you're doing all of your homework, because your sim's going to get salty because they're stressing out from studying and shit. So wear your earbuds. Roxy says, listen to the New Age channel to get the focused mood lit.
Oh.
I have never listened to that channel.
Oh, I usually use S-pop because it's like K-pop or J-pop.
I'm usually hip-hop. That's funny.
I love the music though. I listen to it like while my son's listening to it. Anyway, more tips from Roxy. Do your homework and write your papers in the library because it's a study spot, or cheat and make your dorm a study spot. Put a fridge in the library because there's no food nearby, or carry around fresh produce from the seed packets. So you can purchase seed packets and then open them up, obviously, and then now you have fruit in your thing.
Yeah.
It will spoil. So keep that in mind too.
What I usually do, this is also a good tip, before you go to your morning class, leave a little earlier, go stop by that snack stand and get some food to go.
Yes.
It'll go into your inventory, and then in between classes, you can have yourself a little sneaky snack without having to run to the place, buy something, and eat it there. You could just like take it out of your pocket, eat it, and then go back to studying before your next class.
Yes, and if you're at the dorm where a sim is like a cooking person or a baking person, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Like if you're living at a dorm and just food keeps appearing.
Pocket sandwiches.
Yes, go ahead, grab a mini fridge from the student store and just start popping that food in your fridge.
Pocket cake.
Just pop it in your mini fridge, lock your door for everyone but you, and just pop that food in your fridge. And then
I don't know where that shit kept coming from. When I was in that little dorm, it was like everywhere on every available surface. They had like roast chickens, Monte Cristo sandwiches, omelets.
Pocket chicken.
It just stays there. Nobody eats it. Look, it's rotting now, and I have to clean it up.
Really?
Could you not? Okay, when I was streaming with Roxy, literally there was a moment where everybody in the whole dorm just came and sat down around all the couches and just sat and was eating roast chicken dinner together, and they're all talking. It was like, what is happening? We're all eating roast chicken dinner, and we're all in college. Like, this is insane.
Nope, didn't happen.
We ate prosciutto pizza. We were fancy and ate some fucking frozen prosciutto pizza.
But yeah, just beware. Like if you get the fridge and the microwave, your sim will get tired of eating microwave food and quick meals. So
like real life.
Yeah. So either enable free build and throw that cafeteria item in your build or in your dorm, or just throw the created meals in your mini fridge and just lock your door so your other roommates don't come and take it.
Truth. Mm-hmm. Side note, if you do lock your door for everybody to come in and you do join the secret society, they can't come get you. Mm-hmm. So unlock your door or walk out. Okay. Anyway, use the weekend to do your papers and presentations. Pros living on campus. Roommates can help by making you food and providing social interaction, or you can just play games on your phone. Or getting to class is less stressful off campus because it's more like going to work, and therefore eliminates walking across campus. So like it's pros and cons of living on campus.
And also, I meant to add this before. You can move, like, okay, so let's say you have a sim and you don't want them to stay at home, but you don't want to live in the university housing or live in Brightchester. You could go live in like San Myshuno or Brindleton Bay.
Apartment.
You can live wherever you want. So if that makes it like a more real experience to your experience or what you want for your sim, you can do that.
True. So now we have actual reactions from our actual people that, work on our lovely little podcast. Melly has a hate corner.
With a smiley face.
She says, As someone who was not wanting uni, I'm so glad it's finally out. I mean, same girl. No more complaining and asking for this pack. You have it now, so shut up. Again, Melly, you are channeling me. I wasn't gonna buy it because it just wasn't a must for me, but your girl got it half off, so why the fuck not? Again, same. Thank you, Target. My first impressions were, okay, EA, I see you. This world is so nice. As a builder, I love the build items. So much room for activities. The cast is my actual closet, and by far one of the best casts I've ever seen to this day. We stand. Gameplay-wise, I was a tad disappointed. I still play The Sims 3 University a lot, so this one didn't fulfill that void, and I mostly keep playing The Sims 3. The classes are expensive and hard and long. If you're playing like a regular lifespan, you will be a granny by the time you graduate, and I personally don't have time for that. In conclusion, I feel like the Sims team could have implemented some Sims 3 aspects to it to make it more fun. I want to go to random house parties and get juiced. Is that too much to ask for? Sorry. I want to get juiced.
That was very, like, I remember living in the dorms in Sims 3, and literally almost every night it was like, juice party. It was like, what? Oh, I need to study. Why is there another juice party?
It's literally like college.
So Rebecca is a behind-the-scene queen. She was on an episode not too long ago, if you want to hear her talk. All right. Rebecca says, okay, if you play a Super Sim, this is awesome, as you get your skills super quickly and get to a decent level for jobs to finish them quickly. I've added the degrees to what I have to finish, so I'm working my way through them. However, can we not have university take up the whole young adult lifespan? Just imagine her clapping. Take up the whole young adult lifespan. And that's doing 4 classes a semester. So you have no personal life because it's all homework and classes and writing and papers and presentations. The presentation board is in your inventory, so you just look there. But she got A's, so it doesn't matter. The cast is beautiful. I'm a CC hoarder, but I'm in love with the clothing and have been using it all the time. The relaxed denim trousers are Italian kiss. I hated Sims 3 University. Same. So I was surprised. I like this one. But can we please have student parties or something? I 100% turned up to university still drunk while questioning my life choices. The items in this pack is just beautiful. I love the CC. I also, it's funny that Melly loves, and that's great. We all love different things about the game, but I could not stand Sims 3 University. I much prefer Sims 2 University. I didn't like the nerd rebel jock trope. I didn't enjoy that at all. I thought that was weird.
Oh, I just didn't care about those. I never did anything with those.
That bothered me for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway.
Oh, we didn't mention this, but it makes me laugh that villainy is we did mention it with Lilith Pleasant, but villainy is a fucking degree choice. You can be do you go to school like in a mask, like twirling your mustache?
Probably. Like, the class names are so funny. Like, obviously we're not going to take the time to read all of the class names to you guys, but look them up. They're really funny.
They're pretty great.
Some of the ones in drama that I have right now, just to give you a small taste, are Taming of the Crew, Measurement for Measurement, All's Well That Vends Well, The Tempest Inside, Love Labor's Laws, 12th Nightclub. So, yeah, you got jokes, Sims. You got jokes.
Come on.
Let's just give a slow clap for the devs for all of this. Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep. Like, it's been my overall opinion that the Sims 4 expansion packs have usually been a little lacking. Not this one. This is spicy meatball. You get bang for your buck, kids. It's great.
Definitely get bang for your buck.
It is literally a lot of fun. I don't like children.
Yes.
And the fact that and teens are a little iffy more because they have those fucking mood swings and it really bothers me.
Same.
Like whatever. Yeah. But I have not played so organically in such a long time where I haven't cheated and I've been trying to do this very, very mild cheating and it's fun.
Yes.
It infused the fun back for me because I go through ebbs and flows with The Sims. I really do. Sometimes I'm like really into it. Sometimes I'm not. I'm more into it because I have to for this podcast. But I'm going to be completely transparent with you. Like sometimes I'm just like, I'll play. Mm-hmm. And then it's glitchy as fuck. And I'm just like, I ain't got time for this. And honestly, also, I have no mods. I wanted to play this mods free. I only have CC, and that's really just for the clothes, but she's not wearing any of them. Like, she's not wearing any of her CC clothes or
Mhm.
her CC hair, because we have ethnic hair, guys. It's not like 100% the best, because that weird ponytail one looks funky, like she's got nappy hair. But
Yeah, long curly hair.
That long hair is
Mhm.
gorgeous.
it's so gorgeous. And the hair colors are nice too. They have a couple of, like, hair color going on.
Yeah.
So this pack has given you so much to like do. Like, we talk about debate club, where you literally have to go to debates, which I'm excited about.
Or organizations. We didn't even talk about organizations. We didn't talk about sororities, making sororities. So we definitely need to play it a little bit more. Okay, so maybe we'll in a month or whatever, maybe we'll come back and to this if you guys even want it. I mean, let us know. But we're open, I guess, to the idea of coming back and talking about more of our experiences if you want us to.
If you do, once you guys play some as well, if you have questions or things you want us to kind of cover, like, let us know, because there is a whole section we haven't got to
Yeah,
yet.
so let us know. Write to us. Like, if you want to throw in an Apple podcast review, leave 5 stars. Let us know you
Caitlin
want.
still has her goal, by the way. Caitlin, we're going to help you get that goal.
Yes. But yeah, so just let us know. And then from what I can tell you, just from what I've played, I agree with you 100%, Vanity. This has definitely sparked my love of the game back. This made me want to make a toddler, actually get a sim pregnant, make a toddler be the top skills and build all the skills so I have this great sim to go to university. And now I'm excited to play out this sim's life and make them a judge and see the interactions of that.
And the new careers in general. Like, I'm so excited to see like what they do, and like, I'm super excited for this whole judge career. Like, I'm so pumped. And
yeah, like me personally, I want to basically do this sim. I want to make it like almost a generational thing. Like, this sim becomes a judge, and then the next sim I do becomes a teacher, and the next sim I do becomes an engineer. Like, I want to kind of play it that way, like make my own little let's play, if you will. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on that, and we can talk about it more if you guys want. But I would definitely say, if you guys are on the fence, if you haven't gotten it, if you want to wait for a sale, obviously we're always going to say wait for a sale because that's the best. But I personally do think it is very worth it. And I spent full price for it. I didn't get it on the Target thing because I had to do the stream the next day. And so I just bought it because I was like, I don't want to like stress about having to run to Target and get it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to have it on my game right away. So yeah, for me personally, I think it's definitely worth it. I think just the cast alone is amazing. The build by objects are awesome.
right.
The whole gameplay aspect. I think if you're one of the people who thought that Strangerville was not beefy enough and you wanted more from like the Strangerville experience or the island living experience,
Yep.
I mean, Discovery University is tenfold. You know what I mean? Like,
And you
it's.
should, as according to Melissa just told us, you should be able to, at this point, bundle it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you can bundle it, and that's like $50.
If you are going to bundle it and you don't have the fitness pack, even though it's stupid, like, I highly recommend it, mainly for those stupid earbuds. Like, just get the fitness pack. Like, for the earbuds,
That's very good advice.
get Spa Day so you can learn how to meditate. If you want to do the teleportation, 'cause you live in fucking Stairmaster University. Like, try to like kind of tailor your packs that you're going to get about what's going to help you with this game.
Yep. And Spa Day, and that's such great advice, Vanity, because Spa Day and Fitness Stuff Pack both have not only great stuff to help you with the university, but they also have great casts. So it kind of, they move into that athleisure wear. My sim has quite a few items from, and I'm a CC queen, but my sim has quite a few items from Spa Day and the Discovery University that they're wearing. Because, it's that like yoga pants and a sweatshirt. It's that like kind of.
If you want to go to class now in yoga pants and a messy bun, you can.
Yes, there's a great messy bun for Spa Day. They have 2 messy buns that are great. So, yeah.
They also have space buns in university, and I love space buns, guys. They're my favorite hairstyle that I can't wear because I'm like a 12-year-old, but I love them anyway.
Same.
So that's that. Always, I really do highly recommend, even though I'm not a YouTuber by any possible thing, I do recommend watching some YouTube videos. I know that Roxy is uploading her playthrough of university, her Let's Play for university. Watch it. watch it and kind of get some tips and kind of plan out. This is one of those things where I really recommend planning out your sim.
Yes.
Plan out what you want. That way you can kind of get your shit together. Like from the time, like I made my teen sim knowing I wanted her to be a judge. So I tailored her teen years to get her to that aspect, and then to make sure that she got that degree, to make sure that she got into, like, it's easier if you tailor them. Like, you can wing it, I guess, but know what you want them to be. That will help you a shit ton. And then if you wanted, like, I really, for the first time, want to do a legacy challenge. So
yeah, and this makes it feel so easy and so tangible. And I think that's because we are definitely the type of players that don't like to play with kids. And so this is so focused on like education and career. And then basically you just have a kid at the last minute and then just grow up that sim to be focused on education, career. And you only need one kid, you know what I mean? And then once they're old enough, you send them immediately to university, and it's so career and education focused that it makes sense that it would be something that we would like, you know?
And yeah. And also, this pack does interact with your other packs very well. Like it for scholarship reasons, like the bowling. If you have bowling, you get a scholarship for that. Like it acknowledges for your scholarships the things that you have.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can be Almighty Malachi, a professional bowling god. Does nobody know that song? Lynch? No? Oh my god, I am going to send you the link to that song after.
I know Stephen Lynch, he has a lot of really funny songs.
Seriously. Though. Yep. No. Almighty Malachi, professional bowling god.
This pack is one of the most thought out packs, I think. Yes, there are things that are wrong, like the fucking 80 million years of taking college and then coming out with your cane and your walker and your bad.
Yeah. And your sprites if you do the thing, and the million stairs in Foxbury, kill me now. Like it's not perfect. And I know a lot of people have the issue that you can't have stoves in the dorms or whatever. And you know,
there were no stoves in my dorms.
Yeah, I mean they're basing it off, and there's no bunk beds. I know a lot of people had an issue that there's no bunk beds in this.
There were also no bunk beds in my dorm either. Like
exactly.
Like, I didn't have a bunk bed in my dorm. Like
I didn't even live in a dorm, so fuck you. I had to take an hour-long commute every day to get to college.
Same.
So suck it up, cupcakes.
I had to drive an hour every day. Yep.
I lived in the dorms. We had one community stove that was down in the thing that's we made the bruschetta pizza at. That we had the community stove in like the little day room area. But in my room, like I had a mini fridge and a microwave.
Yeah, and that's what I watched the stream, and that's what they said. They looked at dorms. They went to different dorms like around the world, and they said that was pretty. They had like a team that did that for this pack, and they said that they based it off of that. Like, not many dorms had bunk beds, if any. No dorms had stoves. It was just microwaves and fridges, and they had like the on-campus cafeteria that they ate at. They didn't eat in their dorms. I feel like
bunk beds remind me of jail.
Kinda.
Like,
yeah, maybe back in the day when I did the stream, which if you're not following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch because we do streams every Saturday. But when I did the university stream with Roxy, she said there are bunk beds at her dorm, but she was like, I don't think that's the way it is anymore. She was like, that's when I was in college, but she was like, I think that they are just regular beds now. And every dorm that I've seen, it's basically like a bed is basically like on top of a dresser. Like there's a dresser and there's like a little step that you like climb onto your bed, and then it's like two people in the room. And they kind of did that with this game. One of the beds, you can see there's like a little like drawers underneath the bed, and there's mattress on top. Yeah. So like
what I would have liked to see was like in The Sims 3 you had those loft beds where it was like you slept on top and then underneath there was space and you could put a dresser there or you could put a desk there. That was great with like saving space because you had like bed on other stuff.
I do wish, I think that would have been the key, because then they could have made a loft bed and it could have been optional to put another bed underneath, but it wouldn't necessarily be a bunk bed. It wouldn't be an attached bed, but people can make it. I think that is.
I don't have that dorm experience, but I do remember spending a lot of time in a dorm of a friend of mine, and he had one of those loft beds and his desk was underneath it. Mm-hmm. And then he had yeah, that was like basically how most of the space was saved, by having the loft bed and then lots of space underneath. So, and that was the case in a lot of those places.
And I mean, there's going to be a CC creator who's going to make it, and that's fine too.
Well, it's already made. I mean, loft beds are totally a thing. Yeah, it's already done. So you can do that.
Yeah, I know. It's already done. But I don't know. I feel like people are going to give this pack shit, and I will definitely understand some packs deserve the shit. We're looking at you, Mosquito, but and we're looking at you, fucking my first pet, but some of them don't deserve the shit. And I think that's this one. No, of course, it's not going to make everyone happy. Of course, there are bugs. Of course, there are stupid things that are in there. But I feel like for what we got, and for all the fucking bullshittery that I took him to, people have been bitching about it, it's a really good pack.
It's a really good pack. I really enjoy it. Or a bundle is so worth it because it's only $50 and you get 3 games. So it's basically like getting a stuff pack and an expansion pack, and you basically get a game pack for free, essentially.
And especially because it's about to be the holidays, you're definitely going to be able to get some good sales on those too. So find it, get it, love it, play it, give us your opinions, give us how you feel about it. Or maybe
even we can, if we talk about university again, maybe we can talk about the careers a little bit more. We can have Sims play those out.
Yeah.
Yes, I do really want to talk about the careers a lot because there are a couple of new ones, and we do kind of want to get into that, and also the degrees themselves. There is a lot. It's just this would go on for a very long time, and we know your time is precious. So
yeah, we don't want to be a 4-hour podcast here.
Yeah, we don't want you to get sick of us after 50 episodes. So
right, number 50 is we all quit.
We're done. We're done with you.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up, I guess. We're going to roll into the What Just Happened section of our life.
So this is What Just Happened. It's a story and a sim photography tip. It was sent to us by Mary, right? Yeah, Mary. So she says, "Hello, ladies of Under the Plumbob." Hi, Mary.
Hey, girl.
I just want to let you all know how much I've been enjoying the podcast. You guys have wonderful discussions, and I love the rotation between different subject matters. We aim to please. After listening to the discussion about skills in a past episode, I actually wanted to share a tip with you guys. When discussing the photography skill, you mentioned that Sims had to take a photo of what is directly in front of him. This is actually not true. Corrections Corner, ladies. You can use saved camera positions to take a picture of anything visible on or around the current lot. You just have to set the position first in cameraman/tab mode by hitting the control key and any number between 5 and 9 at the same time. Then, once the camera interface comes up, hit the number without the control key. The camera will snap to the saved position. The same method works for painting portraits or still life paintings on the easel as well. I'm sure someone may have already told you this. No, nobody has. But I thought I'd share it on the off chance that no one had. Thank you, Mary. Especially with a photography-focused pack now on the way. I think this was before...
This is, for Mosquito. But also, thank you, Mary, because I sure shit did not know that. And my painter lady definitely took a picture of her daughter, sitting on the toilet. That's what she could see.
Now, as for the What Just Happened, she says, I also have a story to share for What Just Happened. Honestly, there's a ton of stories I could share for this, but I'll stick to The Sims 4 for now. My main save is a prosperity challenge. It's a multi-generational challenge based around rotational gameplay. Marissa, you have a new friend. During one visit to one of my households, I ended up throwing a birthday party for the family's youngest daughter. So we're at the party venue and all is going well. The daughter ages up to a teen, and then the camera zooms in on her older brother. Just for context, this family had 4 sons before they had their daughter. Oh, that poor girl. This was son number 3, who had just aged to young adult. Unbeknownst to me, at some point during the party, her brother had become hysterical and was dying from laughter. Now, you have to understand, I don't kill my Sims. I let them die naturally from old age, but that's the only way they ever go. So even though I knew that emotional deaths were a thing, I've never really paid attention to what the warning signs were. I also had no experience pleading with Grimmy for Sims' lives. I remember that in The Sims 2, the chance for success was higher if your Sim had a high relationship with the one who was dying. Very true. And then they played rock, paper, scissors. So I sent his fiancée to go plead, and she failed. Apparently The Sims 4 doesn't work that way.
And so poor Hunter passed away in the middle of his younger sister's birthday party, surrounded by traumatized children. Sorry. With only one sim week to spend with the family, there was no time to figure out Ambrosia, and it was too late for the Book of Life. Then I remembered that I had purchased whatever stuff pack came with the wishing well. Well, 5,000 simoleons later, and Hunter returned to the land of the living in time for his wedding. It's because of this that I can't really hate on this pack too much, even though I'd never used it before and have never used it since. I think that's one of the gardening packs.
Yeah.
I'll leave the link to my blog post if you want to see it all unfold, but here I'll just include this shot, which proves that the party wasn't a downer for everyone, and it's a shot of the Grim Reaper playing Blick Block in that weird, what do you call it? The virtual reality cube thing.
Virtual reality, yeah.
Oh, it's
I like how
great.
Mary labeled it Grimmy.
It's so great. Yeah, so you can find her at tranquilitycreeksims.blogspot.com. So go check that out. Give Mary some love, because she definitely entertained us.
Yeah, she did. And also, I love that it spent 5,000 simoleons to get Zombie Hunter ready for his wedding.
Yeah.
Zombie.
That is just so great.
And you could just see him sitting there doing the reception or whatever. He's like, chicken, really? We couldn't get anything fancier? Well, we would have, but you'd have to go and die before our wedding. And then we had to spend 5,000 simoleons to bring you back. So now you're just going to have to deal with the chicken.
Now we're going to eat some fucking grilled cheese sandwiches and some garden salad.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you, Hunter, and you're dying and your hystericalness.
Here, have a pocket sandwich.
A pocket sandwich.
But I 100% feel for you, Mary. I did not know that you could die from being hysterical either until the
You're cam girl.
room challenge. Remember, we're really pumping the room challenge in this
We
episode.
are.
But it's shocking because you're like, oh, my Sim's in such a good mood. Like, yay, this is so happy. And then they die, and then your heart falls into your butt and you cry.
Heart falls into your butt. It's like then we have to poop.
Yes. To poop from sadness.
Sad poops.
Sad poops.
Well, who hasn't spent some time on the toilet crying their eyes out, you know?
I mean, who hasn't?
And if you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go. You gotta cry. You gotta poop. It's all fine. It's
And when you're in university, you got to multitask. So you got to get all that stuff done at the same time.
Time management.
what's it, like that Pepto-Bismol commercials, like upset stomach, diarrhea, depression, Pepto-Bismol.
Like, well, from 3 to 3:30, I have some time. I'll take a crying poop at that time, and then I'll move on to finishing up this project.
It's funny that you actually do mention that, because I played this current sim that I'm playing through his teens, and he kept getting these, you get these opportunity cards from school where it's like, he did this, how do you want to react? And then but he kept getting like the same one popping up several times saying, we found Caleb eating a sandwich on the toilet, how do you feel about this? And then you can either say, well, that's just not great, and then it like increases your manners but decreases your empathy. And then the other one's like, well, when you're hungry and you gotta go, and that one decreases your manners but increases your empathy. So it's a weird game. But
yes, definitely eating a sandwich, like from How I Met Your Mother. Eating a sandwich. Anyone watch How I Met Your Mother? No one? Anyone?
No.
Yep.
It's not a sandwich.
No.
The flashbacks of them eating a sandwich is so funny because it's not a sandwich. They're smoking pot.
Oh.
But they call it eating a sandwich, and it's so fucking funny.
Oh, I thought it was something sexual.
No, it's definitely smoking pot. And
I was like,
That's
don't
what I
want to
thought.
know about that. Oh,
It's
I don't know if that's any better, but okay.
So coming up next on Under the Plumbob Podcast, we have Llama Llama doing a deeper dive on MCC, because we all need it, because that is the most confusing fucking mod ever. It's really helpful, but shit me, it's confusing.
I wish the creator would just make
a guide.
A guide.
Don't be
so bad.
Don't be a dick, man.
And explain it. Oh no! I mean, we love you. We love you, Dender Sims or Denderpool.
Denderpool.
Denderpool. We love you, but please make a guide.
Look, I've mentioned this before. on Sims 3, the almighty savior there was Enraz, and Enraz always had guides about all the mods on it.
We'd love you more if you had a guide.
We would.
And then,
I wonder if Carl Sims 4 Guide has a guide on MCCC.
and if you don't, hey Carl, do you listen? Make one. Hi.
Carl. Hey, Carl.
Make that the first, like, make that a creator collab. I don't know if it's like the first collab, but it could.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And if you do end up collabing, give us the credit.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I thought of it.
Can we be like the
We'll be your hype men.
Yeah, we'll like promote it. We'll promote it on your podcast, and Vanity will marry one of you, probably.
What? Yeah, most likely. I was like, what? I did not know what you wanted. What? I'm sorry, what?
You can have Vanity. It's a great decision, you guys.
Or maybe not, because we still need her.
I'm just kidding. But she can't go on the internet if she's married to Carl Sims 4 Guide?
I'm just saying, she's ours.
We have shootouts. Okay, we do. Licking Arsenic, which you shouldn't do that, on Instagram, said this. Holy crap, if I was drinking, I'd be totally hammered by now. And I'm only 15 minutes into the episode. You're fucking welcome. Okay, TCD88 on Apple gave us a review. Boop, boop, boop. They said, super entertaining. I haven't played The Sims in a while, but listening to this podcast made me want to pick back up. Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks. We love it.
Thanks. Okay, so now we're going to finally do our plugs, social medias plugs.
Right. We are Plumbobcast on Instagram and Twitter, Plumbob Podcast on Reddit, Under the Plumbob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr. We have a website, undertheplumbob.com, where you can use the contact form to contact us, or you can email us at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Twitch and YouTube, where we provide video content under the Plumbob Podcast. We have a weekly Twitch stream at 11:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, usually on Saturdays, and one of our Simizens, Dom, NerdyDude247 on Twitter, has stepped up as our Sims console expert, because none of us play console because we suck. So check out his weekly posts on Tumblr at under-the-console. So Roxy from Team Llama has a University Let's Play now up on YouTube, featuring the beta of a challenge idea called Undecided. You can, if you could, pretty please, guys, I'm asking you this really, really nicely. Subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
We're also on Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, and if you want us on something else that we're not on yet, just tell us and we'll get it sorted, or at least we'll try. We have a goal for 2019. We want 100 reviews on Apple. And if you do, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, if we get 100 reviews before the end of 2019, I will personally thank each and every one of you on one of our episodes. I will read out all of your names, all 100 of you. And I don't like doing that, but I will do it for you because I care. So please, rate, review, subscribe. 5 stars and words.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You like words. Mm-hmm. We have a Patreon, by the way.
Oh yeah, we do. We do have a Patreon. So yeah, you can follow our page and you can check out the options that we have. We have cool stuff. Everybody who contributes to Patreon gets an invitation to our private Discord channel, so you can, have chats with us. You can get on the tangent train with Team Choo Choo. So we have good times. We have
really good times. And like Dom, I mean, like, he's just one of our awesome patrons who wanted to like help us with console and like help us out with that, because that's just something that we just don't know. So if you are like listening to us and you're feeling like you want to, I don't know, like talk to us more and like help us out with ideas and stuff like that, feel free to join and chat with us all the time, because we're all on there like 24/7 chatting.
We have another patron who's doing CC for us. So
yeah, like it's not anything official, but yeah, she's like working on that for us, which is really awesome. Also, we have merch. We'll link our merch shop. I'm wearing the tank top right now. Super comfy and cozy.
And we have a hoodie. Hoodie.
And it's, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The hoodie is so freaking nice. It's that really soft like material inside You know, the
Oh.
kind that you like don't want to wash because it's so soft, and the outside is like super high quality. I got the heather gray one, and it's so cute.
I'm looking to order one of the mugs for my mom for Christmas, and I might just get a hoodie for myself.
Get a hoodie for yourself. And I got the men's hoodie because I wanted it to be really big and loose, and it's absolutely fabulous. I just
Well,
love
there
it.
you go. Go get yourself a hoodie for these cold winter months, kids. Stay warm with Under the Plumbob.
Yeah. So thank you for writing and research. Julia, Melly, Rebecca, and Roxy, you guys rock. We could not have done this episode without your guys' script.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fantastic because we all have the game, but like you guys actually listed the details.
Like I would have contributed to the script, but I was too busy playing. So thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thumbs up.
What I'm going to do when we finish, guys, I'm going to go actually university after we finish this.
My game is still running. Like I'm literally going to, once we stop the podcast, I'm just going to go back to my semester.
Nice.
Ironically, I actually do have real homework to do, but once that's done, I will do university.
Sweet.
Yeah, I technically should be continuing my HTML course, but 5 more minutes.
And also thank you to Carl Sims 4 Guide. I use the Sims Wiki for a few things on this episode, and also to Carl Sims 4 Guide's YouTube channel, because that was pretty useful too.
I also used Eurogamer.net for some of the things as well. So Eurogamer.net is a new one we're thanking. I want to personally say thank you, Carl. Also, consider my marriage proposal. Actually, it wasn't my marriage. It was Ava's proposal on my behalf, but you can consider it.
It was Marissa's proposal on your behalf. I objected in case you forgot.
It was my proposal.
Oh, Ava objected that we get married. She's not on team Carl Vanity, as we could be called like Kennedy or
Varl.
I mean, whatever.
I think we've had this discussion before. That sounds
okay. Look, guys, send us an email. Contact us on Twitter. Let us know what you want the portmanteau for Vanity and Carl to be. So there. Yeah, still say I'm not supporting you.
And we still really want Sims 4 Carl Sims 4 Guide to do a MCCC. If we could make guys, if we could really genuinely make that happen, I think I would just, I don't even know what I would do. I would schwitz. Also, if Carl wants to be, if he would like to be a guest on our show, Carl, this is me extending. Oh my God, I can't. I can't even think about that. I'm extending the invitation to you, Carl. Be on our episode. We love you. Okay, thanks. Could Carl be our Paul Holes? Can we make this happen? Could we employ Carl at some point? Yes.
Once we have our podcast network up and running.
We're going to have Carl be part of it. But honestly, guys, thank you for listening to this very long podcast episode about university and many other things. We really do appreciate you guys trudging through this episode with us. We really appreciate you guys listening for 50 episodes to begin with. 50 non-extra episodes, but 50 core episodes. We really appreciate that. Like, we know that you have your choice in podcast listening and things to do with your ear holes. And the fact that you choose us is really nice. So thank you. Yeah, and thank you for reviewing.
Thank you for choosing us.
Choose you.
Thank you for choosing us, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you guys, that's so cute.
I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to have to go now.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to the real world.
Back to the real world.
Bye.
Bye.
Buddies. Dag dag.